Hey, my name is SHRANK. I sell art on shawnshawn.co for 15 years, and today we're going to react to smoenova. So smoenova is a graffiti artist. Usually he has smoenova. It's probably not one name, it's actually two graffiti names. So he probably wrote under Smo, and then when he got in trouble with the police, he switched over to Nova or something to that effect. That's usually how these graffiti names work. They kind of work maybe a couple different names and they kind of rotate them as, you know, they get more and more trouble with the police, they'll switch a different name. But now he's obviously showing his face, so I don't think he's painting too much illegal stuff now. Probably got caught. So off the top banner in the YouTube, he has kind of a little detail of him spray painting an E off his SMOE name, which is good. He has links Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, so his Patreon account, and a website. So he has everything there. I personally would just have the website, but it is interesting to have those other links as well. For his logo tag, he has smoenova. He kind of fitted in there, which is fine because he's a graffiti artist, so you're not going to put your face. So I guess that's okay. It's definitely readable, so you know, if you want to use that, that's okay, as long as you have a very short name to fit in there. He has one of his latest videos, his intro videos. I think that's pretty strong. Popular uploads on top, which I like. That's how I would recommend have your popular uploads first. He has uploads, and then he has various created playlists and shorts. So you could break out some of those playlists. You can actually do 7, 8 deep on the homepage of YouTube. So you can play around with that and add it much more layers. I think that's easier format for the user to kind of digest. But I mean, who knows what's the right format, right? So let's jump into one of the videos. This one is called Ugly Playground Got Graffiti Upgrades Such a Difference. So wow, he's got that really fine detail finish, so that's really strong. Little tagline.
Hello friends and followers, my name is Smo. I'm a German graffiti artist, and today I want to take you to a commission. Because this is a playground, and the playground should look a little bit more like a regular playground and not like a ghetto playground.
So I think it's a pretty, you know, strong intro. The lighting's just wrong here. He has the light behind him, so he's in shadow. But he probably would have had to film this at like the evening to get this shot right. So probably, you know, if he had thought about it, that'd be better. But he probably just showed up in the morning, start the film intro, and then go obviously right into the painting. So he has the morning light behind him, which is less than ideal, but it's got a good intro to him. You get a feel for him.
The theme that I want to paint here is a dinosaurs and superhero comic theme, and I'm really happy about this commission because this is so much fun. I love
you can see the light gets way better now.
So much. Dinosaurs.
All right, so let's get into a little bit of the video.
Heroes and the buildings and the trees, and yeah, it's not so much detail like the cow that I did in one of the previous videos. A very detailed commission, and then this commission is a little bit more easy to paint. Yo, as you can see, a lot of the first lines are already done.
He's got a lot of quick jumps between showing a spray paint and then talking and then spray paint. I think it's a really strong way to video edit. Keep your video interesting. Let's skip ahead a little bit more, guys. More into the painting part. Very cute mural. Using high quality spray paint from Montana.
And to make it a little bit more interesting for you, I want to try to paint this little T-Rex over there.
Let's skip ahead a little more, guys.
So cool. So cool. I definitely will paint some more dinosaurs in the next time, and this is what I really love about commissions, because if you paint commissions, you most times have to paint stuff that you would not paint if you would decide it on your own. And every commission, no matter how stupid the theme is that you have to paint, or the topic in general, what you have to paint, you always take something out of the commission and use the elements in your free art as well.
All right, so that's pretty interesting. Let's get ahead a little bit more, guys.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. Material into my car. Especially the paper, it will get wet.
And the electrical devices.
This is how I look like when I hurry, when I'm tired.
Alright, so let's skip to the end, closer to the end, guys. It's very cute music to go on top, which is really smart because it's a kids thing, so you want to use kids music. So let's get to the end here. Looks really nice.
Okay, friends and followers.
So that looks really good. Let's go to the next video. This is called How I Paint an Optical Illusion at a Lost Place So Fast. I think this one is more graffiti, but we'll see.
Hello, friends and followers, and welcome back to a new project in the factory.
I really like the idea of starting from the car and then move out. It's a very dramatic video. It's more very authentic, so it's a really good, strong intro.
In one of the last videos, I painted the Mona Lisa.
We'll cover that next.
And it is so beautiful.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit.
Little grid to the container, searched for a nice reference picture of a shark, and combined the reference picture with a photo of the container with the doodle grid on it. And I did this all in Procreate app on my iPad Pro. I think this is way more complicated than I thought.
Yeah, no shit, dude. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit, guys.
Fading, starting from white over can to cool candy, Bermuda, and at the bottom it will be filled in signal blue. Okay, first step done. In this case, it makes so much sense to paint the background first, because all this dust, which I swipe off of the container right now, would lay down in the shark otherwise. And we don't want that. I always need to go back.
All right, skip a little ahead, guys.
Here, some teeth over there. And I dusted over the teeth with dark blue so that the back teeth seem to disappear in the darkness of the mouth. I worked on the sharpness of the eye and finally was able to add the water reflections on the back of the shark. Details like this make the whole artwork look so realistic. It was pretty hard to paint such a distorted artwork on a round and curved surface, so basically everything had to be crooked to look right at the end. But
crooked.
It took me just 3 hours, and after that I have to say that I was happy.
That's pretty good for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty good. Let's go to the very, very end here, guys.
From this angle.
So you can use the phone with your iPhone. It's perfect, you know?
Yes.
You can do so much with your iPhone.
Such a short head.
That doesn't look good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Doesn't work that angle.
Looks like...
That angle looks terrible.
I don't know what. Yeah, this is the problem with when you paint illusions. They only work from one single angle perfectly, and from all other angles, it looks so stupid. Oh,
yeah, that looks good.
It's the dangerous shark, and from all other angles, he looks like super stupid.
That's really fun. The next one is I paint Mona Lisa with spray paint only in 6 hours. So that's kind of the finished product start off, so you get a feel, you know you're going to be seeing Mona Lisa. It's really strong. So same warehouse again.
Hello friends and followers, and welcome back to a new project. We are here in the
factory. And a lot of you already said
All right, let's skip ahead.
old masters way, like Napoleon, or the artwork that is hanging in my kitchen. And this means that all this part here will not be visible and I can focus really on the face. This is such an advantage. And I want to paint her like she got a spray
All right, let's get a little bit ahead.
too high, she got too much chin, the forehead is way too round, it needs to be more boxy. She got a pretty boxy face, to be honest. Not such a moon face, more a container face.
Those are pretty
It
funny.
always helps me to talk
Let's skip ahead a little bit, guys. Yeah, doing portraits.
because on the streets I would have been distracted every 5 minutes. As the main colors for the face, I used Sahara Beige as a midtone, Nougat for shading and White Orange for highlights. This whole artwork does not contain any black or white, as the contrast of Mona Lisa is pretty flat. And if everything looks a little bit brownish, it gives the artwork this old-fashioned touch.
Skip to this part here.
To paint her. He was painting her for
Time-lapse
about
it to get faster,
several
which is
years.
smart.
And this was because he didn't have any spray cans. Let's directly jump into the folds. And I start with the main color of her arm and just put in some dark shades and some highlights.
I don't know, it's
And
exaggerating the
basically
head
that's
or
it.
the arms is so weird.
The form of the highlights is even pretty similar to water.
Like, I would just
it's
keep the
always
natural
this
perspective. It's
zigzag
kinda weird.
form.
Let's skip ahead a little bit, guys.
Not disturb the foreground. But also I had to put my broken halo heart in there and some blinky stars and my famous mountains, so that it gets this special SMOE style that you all love so much.
It's obviously a commercial for
And we're
Montana.
slowly coming to an end.
It looks so weird with
Yo,
the
friends and
arms
followers,
distorted like
I
that.
thought this might be just the right
Like, I think that works for a print or a really small painting, but if you're doing a large graffiti, it looks so weird to do it that way. I would just do the face, but I don't know. That's just personal preference. Let's skip ahead a little bit, guys.
See it? This is the final result!
That's really cool to use like a drone shot to get a really good view of it. It looks so weird with the arms distorted proportions. Like, you do everything right and then you do that kind of weird thing. It's just odd. But, you know, you can't resist doing the Mona Lisa, right? So let's go to his website, guys. It's called Mural Kings in English. You can obviously switch to German probably, or you can switch to French. So that's not bad. I'm surprised he doesn't have German as well, but I guess most Germans speak English. So he has kind of a flip screen where he's going a sample of his work, so it's pretty smart off the top. Let's go to projects. So he's got like this cool mural that's really cool. Really nice detail shots of the whole project. Let's see. He's got workshops. So this is kind of cool. They teach you how to learn how to graffiti. So that's kind of cool. He has videos, which I also have a web videos. So I think that's really strong. He's done it the way I would recommend, which is embed your YouTube videos in there, so it stays within the website, but you can watch a sample of one of the videos. So it's really, obviously the video is going to sell the artwork a lot better than any just straight photo. So it's really smart to have that in there. It's interesting because he has other artists on here versus himself, so I'm not sure. I guess this is a multi-collab thing. It's not really about just him particularly, which is kind of weird. But yeah, so it's just a collab site. It's not his site in particular, so it's cool to have like This is obviously selling murals to people who want to have murals, and there's a set of graffiti artists behind it, obviously. But it would be nice to see his fine artwork. Let me see if that exists. So to me, this looks more appropriate to have this as your link, not the Graffiti Kings, but because this is actually your own artwork, so I don't know why you would point to kind of a group effort. It's good to work in a group, but I would celebrate your own personal link and then have a link to the group site if you want on this page. Street work permit approval. I don't know what this is, but you got some classes on Discord, so that's kind of cool. SMOE, that's a page. I don't know why it's called SMOE, but I guess this is all his graffiti art plus his about. He has like kind of a smorgasbord of everything on this page. I mean, the whole website's dedicated to SMOE, so I'm not sure why you have a page called SMOE. I would just call this artwork maybe. He has a shop that's probably going to use prints, I'm assuming. Let's see. So he has a pre-order coming out pretty recently, so that's kind of cool. You build excitement that way. And he has some paintings up, you know, 5,800. He's sold out of some stuff, so that's really good. You have sellout. He has prints and paintings at the same time. So you just have the whole thing. That's what I would encourage. If you can just bypass the whole gallery system and do this, you know, why not? You know, if you've already built out your brand with prints, you can just start selling your paintings straight on your own website. There's no reason to go through galleries per se. You can use them on the side, but it's nice to be able to bypass them completely if you can. But also, if you like to use galleries and use them, but there's always a problem galleries go under or they keep your money. I mean, there's a lot of different problems with galleries. But anyway, I think it's a pretty solid website. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you like to subscribe, you can subscribe below. And I'll see you in the next Artist React video. Thanks, guys.